So the Iranian war, as you know, created a downdraft in the market that was not quite big enough to be classified as a normal stock market correction. Normally a correction is thought of as a decline in the broad market indexes of more than 10% but less than 20%, whereas a decline of more than 20% with some extended duration is considered a bear market. A decline of nothing to negative 10%, a less than 10% decline is just thought of as normal short-term volatility and noise, and that's what the Iranian war generated. Almost a correction, but no cigar. Now, the fact is, having volatility like that is not abnormal. It's pretty darn routine. Stocks are volatile, so is there likely to be more volatility ahead? You pick the time frame, the answer is yes. Volatility is a high probability in all time frames. Will it be there? Will it not be there? Let me offer you the flip side of the coin. You got a V. Market falls, market rises. If that's volatile, that's volatile. It's just volatile the kind you like versus volatile the kind you don't like. Fact is, stocks are volatile. And the rise, that's volatility of the pleasant kind. The fall, that's volatility of the unpleasant kind. Should there be more ahead? You can't really predict when drops like that will occur. Sometimes they occur associated with an event. Sometimes they occur associated with a story that isn't real, doesn't have a connection to an event. Sometimes you actually get corrections that are made up of phony baloney fears that aren't real. But I would say you should always be prepared for volatility moving ahead. And what I've said in my forecast for this year, 2026, is the first half of the year should be a begrudging, sideways, entrenching, moving, pulsating, but not big up move or big down move year. That's what it's been so far. I don't know that it should change from that. How that actually progresses precisely, I don't have a clue. I do believe the back part of the year gives us a nicer advance. But volatility, always be prepared for it. Thank you much for listening to me.
Hi, this is Ken Fisher. Subscribe to the Fisher Investment YouTube channel if you like what you've seen. Click the bell to be notified as soon as we publish new videos.